Today is a day for all Canadians to take a moment of reflection, somber thought about how we can participate in reconciliation with Indigenous Canadians. This day is an opportunity for us to look at the very difficult past, the painful present, but also the hopeful future for Indigenous Canadians and how our world can grow in reconciliation, truth, and care. Today is a day where we reflect on the pain that Indigenous children, First Nation, Inuit and Metis children have endured, their loneliness and their fright at being in a strange and unwelcoming place, a residential school. We need to think about their parents, their families, their communities. We also need to be mindful of those who survived being in residential schools and the deep, long-lasting physical, mental, and emotional scars that they and their families have endured and lived with for generations. This is our collective responsibility as Canadians, and it's our individual responsibility to acknowledge the shameful and painful truth about Canada. It was a complex relationship between churches and government, but all of us needs to accept the truth and acknowledge our responsibility for the intergenerational trauma that we've inflicted upon Indigenous people as we advance reconciliation. But today is also a day for hopefulness. I see the strength, the courage, the persistence, the resilience of so many Indigenous Canadians who are making a difference in our world. So let's stand with them. Let's be with them as they exercise entrepreneurship, as they engage in the professions, as they get involved in academics, as they continue to make a difference in Canada. So today's a hopeful day. As we reconcile, the future is for all of us to have a better Canada. Take this day, be reflective, but also be hopeful.